Hey, we're the Kratts brothers. I'm Martin.
And I'm Chris. And we're creating an underwater world in a saltwater aquarium.
There are so many awesome habitats all over the creature world, like the seas surrounding the Galapagos Islands, where we swam with marine iguanas who dive underwater and eat algae that grow on the rocks. Oh, and then we even bumped into a whale shark, the largest fish in the world, who let us swim with them for over 2 hours.
And don't forget about the Pantanal. That was one awesome underwater world, where we splashed around with crocodiles, tapirs, capybaras, and giant anacondas. And most underwater worlds need the same basic things: a substrate, like rocks and gravel, for creatures to crawl around and hide in.
And water, of course, for the creatures to swim and breathe in.
And don't forget about a source of light and warmth and energy.
But there are underwater worlds, like the deep sea, where there is no light, where bizarre and unusual animals live.
Imagine if we could swim with the little-known creatures of the deep sea. What if?
On adventure with the coolest creatures, from the oceans to the trees, the brothers Kratts are going places you never get to see. Hanging with their creature friends, get ready, it's the hour. We're gonna see some animals today with creature power. Gonna go wild, wild, Kratts, gonna go wild, 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 Kratts. Gonna go wild, wild, Kratts, gonna go wild, wild, wild.
Cheetah speed and lizard glide, falcon flight and lion ride.
Gonna go wild, wild, Kratts, gonna go wild, 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 Kratts. Gonna go wild, wild, Kratts, gonna go wild, 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 Kratts. Go wild, 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 Kratts.
Seasquatch. I love a good game of squid tag. Now, where'd you disappear to, Chris?
Behind a cloud of floating plants called phytoplankton. Oh, it's amazing how these tiny plants absorb the sun's energy and carbon dioxide from the water and combine them to create sugar, which is food for themselves. Phytoplankton are plants that get energy from the sun, just like grass does on land. After a phytoplankton make food for itself, this tiny plant becomes food for other creatures. Tiny animals called zooplankton eat them, and the food chain begins. One creature being eaten by another creature. That's the food chain. Holy squid! I didn't see that coming. Or that. Or this. You're it. Oh, okay. You got me. Yeah. Check it out. All this sea life begins with these tiny phytoplankton getting energy from the sun.
And then those plants are eaten by an animal, who's eaten by another animal, all the way up to the biggest creatures in the ocean,
The whales.
Uh-oh, there's the top of the food chain in the water. Squid eating sperm whale.
Probably not the best time to be in a squid suit, bro.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, wait a sec. I know that whale. It's Bumper's mom. Oh, where's Bumper? Oh!
Oh! Hello to you too, Bumper.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
And the winner is the Squidtacular Martin.
Next time we're playing whale tag, and I'm the whale. Then we'll see who's the top of the food chain.
Deal. Give me a high 10, dude.
Hey!
Whoa, whoa,
Hey, come on!
Hey!
Aviva, this new shrink wrap you put on my controller is sweet!
The shrink wrap will protect it from all the salty air and corrosive sea spray. Nothing can damage it.
Hey!
Did you hear that, buddy? You don't have to worry about the big salty ocean. No!
It's okay, Jimmy. Martin will get it.
I'm on it. Squid power to the creature rescue. Woo, only one problem. I'll become part of the food chain, the main course of a whale's breakfast.
The squid suit could get Martin down there, but it could also get him eaten like that.
Sorry, Jimmy, but I gotta return to the surface before that whale spots me. Oh. Ooh. That was close. I'm not used to being catch of the day.
But what am I gonna do without my controller?
It'll be okay, JZ. My super shrink wrap will protect it even at the deepest depths. I hope.
I heard that.
Ew!
Oh, controller, I can still remember the fresh factory smell when we first met. Our late nights playing video games.
Oh, don't worry, Jimmy. Aviva's shrink wrap will protect it. And as soon as the amphasub's ready, We'll go down and retrieve it for you.
Koki, do you have a track on it?
I've got it! Passing 1,800 meters. 1,850, 1,900. Wait a minute, I've lost it! It disappeared into a hot zone. Wow, I'm getting some strange heat readings coming from the bottom of the ocean.
What could it be?
I'm not sure what it is. It's not on any map or chart. It looks like an unexplored trench.
Unexplored trench?
That could mean undiscovered creatures.
An unexplored trench? I'm gonna miss you.
No, you won't, Jimmy, because we'll be bringing it back.
Oh yeah, we're wild Kratts. We eat unexplored trenches for breakfast.
The sub has been reinforced, so you'll be able to go deeper than ever before. Another added bonus is, it's solar-powered.
Just like the phytoplankton.
Let's hope we don't get gobbled up like them, though.
The smallest amount of sunlight will power up the batteries, giving them a full charge for hours. But you need to keep a close watch on it.
Oh yeah, got it. Keep a close watch on it, yeah. Wait, what am I watching?
The energy levels. If they get low, you'll need to come back up and recharge, because if you run out, you'll be way, way too deep for my robot arm to save you.
We'll keep an eye on it, Aviva, and we won't be needing the robot arm.
Yeah, they don't call us wild Kratts for nothing. We eat robot arms for breakfast, too.
Let's go!
Hang tight. Jimmy needs to miniaturize you. It's the only way I could get the sub to handle the extreme depths. Okay, Jimmy. The guys are ready to go to the deepest depths to find your controller.
Remember when we got the 10 million point quadruple bonus? Oh.
I'll take this one. See you later, little bitty Chris and Martin.
Be careful. Have a good trip.
New species, here we come!
I think we should call our first life form discovery Martin of the Sea.
Nice, but I was thinking crustacean.
Martin of the Sea is way better.
Crustacean.
Martin of the Sea.
Crustacean.
Hey, how about whoever discovers it gets to name it?
Deal. Let's find some new life forms.
Wow, it sure did get dark out there.
Yeah, very little sunlight can shine through the water this deep. We're officially in the twilight zone. I'm switching from solar power to battery power.
Whoa, cool.
Look at all the lights.
Let's go out for a deep sea dive. Oh, I gotta check that out.
Let's scoop up. What is that? Whoa, where'd that go? Martin? Martin,
I'm still here. Where'd you go?
I'm over here, the flashing light.
Oh, okay, I can see you. Coming over.
Wait.
You're not Chris. You're an anglerfish. Wow. Oh, those teeth are awesome. Some of those fangs are so big, they don't even fit in your mouth. Wow, clever fish. Most of your teeth are tilted inwards, so it's easy for your prey to swim in, but not out. Pretty cool.
Careful, bro. She's a dangerous predator, so watch out.
Martin, watch out! Watch out!
Whoa! Whoa! You can't catch this! Oh wow, look at this. The light is actually millions of glowing bacteria trapped inside this little sack.
She uses it to lure her prey close so she can catch it.
Like it tried with me, but I'm way too good of a swimmer. Swimming's my thing!
Martin?
Can't catch this! Oh, yeah! Hey! Whoa, where are you going? Whoa! Oh, dude! I think he wants to meet you!
More like eat you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Faster, Chris!
Yeah, faster!
Oh, a deep sea shrimp. Perfect. Glue!
What?
Glue! That deep sea shrimp has the best defense mechanism ever. When it feels threatened, it shoots out a glowing glue that confuses its predator. While the predator attacks the glue, the shrimp slips away.
Well, I'm covered in glue. Oh, I'm like a glow-in-the-dark target.
Yeah, we better get you cleaned up before you get gulped down.
You're passing through the Twilight Zone into the Midnight Zone. You two better stay inside the sub now.
Yeah, who knows what's lurking out there.
There are lots of...
Koki, you there?
Chris? Martin? Something's messed up your communication link. It might be because you're getting very, very close to the...
Bottom! Whoa. What is this?
My controller? Did you find it?
Oh, sorry, Jimmy. I was talking about those.
That must be what's causing all those strange heat readings.
You're right. Those are hydrothermal vents.
Black smokers.
How do they get like that?
Inside those cracks in the sea bottom, lava is superheating water that shoots back out full of minerals. And when it mixes with the cold water, the minerals build up,
Creating black smokers.
Wow, I'm getting some off-the-chart heat readings down here. Is that right?
Yeah, the water around you is so hot it could boil an egg. Plus, it's full of toxic chemicals.
I don't think you're gonna discover new life there, guys.
Especially with no sunlight to start the food chain.
I'm seeing something that looks like life to me. Worms!
In tubes.
Tube worms!
Oh, and check out all those clams and...
Whoa, who's that guy? A furry crab!
What? Most crabs have smooth or even spiky shells. But hairy?
And white! He's like the abominable snow crab!
Yeah, I think we just discovered a new crab species.
Oh yeah! I'm calling him Seasquatch of the sea. Seasquatch for short.
Seasquatch?
Yeah, Seasquatch!
You're too late, guys. Somebody else found him first. He was discovered a few years back. He's actually called a Yeti crab.
Aw, Seasquatch was way cooler. But Yeti crab's not bad.
If the environment down there is so extreme, no sunlight, toxic chemicals, superheated water, how do Seasquatch and all those other creatures survive?
That's what I want to know. What's that thick layer covering the ocean floor?
What is that red mucky stuff?
It's not muck at all. It's actually bacteria. Millions and millions of bacteria. And it's busy bacteria. It's taking the chemicals from the superheated water and mixing it with oxygen. It uses this mixture to turn carbon dioxide into sugar.
Sounds tasty. Oh wait, these bacteria are making food.
And modifying it for extreme conditions. What happened? Hello? Hello? Are you guys still there?
Uh-oh, Tortuga, we have a problem. The main batteries are completely dead. We got a reserve power source, but that won't last us very long.
We're stuck down here.
You've got to power the sub back up to the surface. How much energy do you have left?
Take it.
Almost nothing.
Check it out. I think Seasquatch uses his hairy arms to collect bacteria. The hair filters the bacteria right out of the swirling water.
The power bar is in the red now.
It's not going to be enough.
I think we need to focus on our energy problem, bro.
But the Yeti crab might be able to solve our energy problem. Like other animals down here, I think he gets his energy from the bacteria. The Yeti crab collects bacteria in his hairy arms to eat for energy.
Am I missing something? How is that going to help?
Oh, Chris, if the Yeti crab can collect energy out of its environment, why can't we?
Of course!
We can retrofit the sub to use the bacteria's energy and power you back up to the surface.
Great idea, Martin.
Ah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, it was nature's idea, not mine. But the sooner I can get one of those Seasquatch suits, the sooner I can collect some energy-making bacteria.
I'm almost there.
And I can guide you through setting up the sub to use the bacteria for energy.
Sounds good, but we need to hurry. The power bar is reaching dangerously low levels now.
Okay, what's the secret of collecting bacteria? Hair. Silky blonde, but it's not like normal hair. It's bristly, so it brushes the bacteria from the water.
You need to hook up 2 tanks, 1 oxygen and 1 carbon dioxide.
Okay, got it.
Once the oxygen mixes with the bacteria, you'll add the carbon dioxide, and that will create the energy.
Well, let's hope it works. It might be our only chance.
Yeti crab disc complete. Just finished. I'll get Jimmy to teleport it. Huh?
Too soft. Too tight. Too loose. Ugh, terrible buttons. None of these work.
On second thought, I better do it.
Anytime now, Viva. I'm ready.
Huh? I'm a little rusty at teleporting, but it should be there by now.
It's not here.
What? It's here.
Give me that. Activate creature power.
Okay, bro, you gotta get out there.
I'm on it, like a Yeti crab.
We're running on 0 battery power now. Hurry up!
Whoa. Martin to Wild Kratts team. This place is like another world. An alien planet. Hey, Seasquatch. Come on, time to show me what to do. Give me the energy collection tour. Hey, slow down. I can't walk that fast underwater. Phew. It sure is getting hot down here.
Don't get too close. The superheated water that's coming out of those vents reaches temperatures up to 400 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius.
No wonder why I feel like a crab in a cooked pot. Oh, I get it. You're waving your arms near the vent so your bristly hairs can collect bacteria. Let me try it. It's working. Oh. Hi. Oh. Oh. Hey, what gives, Seasquatch? That's my swirl of bacteria. Whoa. Okay then. Whoa. Help! Use your arms! Oh yeah. These hairy arms not only look good and filter bacteria, they got some muscle power in them too. See what I mean? That's not you. That's an earthquake! Martin, get out of there! All right, arm hairs covered in bacteria, ready to get out of here. What? Jimmy's controller! Hurry! There's no time! I can get it! Whoa! Whoa! Sweet crab legs! Whoa! Whoa! Martin! Look out! Almost there!
Chris! Did he make it? Hello?
Are you there? Martin? Chris? Come in, Wild Kratts.
Martin, come in! Bro, where are you? Oh, it's no use. I can't see anything.
Martin! I'm okay! And loaded with bacteria.
In this case, that's a good thing.
Plus, Jimmy's controller.
My body!
You're not out of the woods yet. Those were just pre-shocks to an enormous underwater earthquake. Hurry up!
All right, we gotta get all this bacteria off you and mixed with these two tanks, and fast. Initiate bacteria energy production. Sure hope this works. Come on, Infosub. Come on.
Woohoo! Get us out of here, bro!
Yes!
We're entering the sunlight zone.
Solar power engaged. We made it!
My controller! You guys did it!
Well, thanks to the Yeti crab.
And his awesome creature powers.
Goes to show you again, animals can take you anywhere in science. And back again.
Hey, Martin, you need a hairbrush.
Yeah.
Okay, things are almost ready with our underwater world. The mixture of salt and water is just right. The temperature is feeling really good. And now we're ready to start adding fish and other creatures. All right, guys, are you ready to populate our underwater world? Yeah! Let's do it. Come on around. Look what we got here. Now we have to make sure that the fish are ready to go into our tank by acclimating them to the tank water. So we take some water from the tank and we pour it into where the fish are. We have to introduce all these creatures into the same conditions that they're used to so they don't get a shock. So as this tank water mixes with the water that they're in now, they're going to be used to the water they're going into and be ready to enter their new world.
One final test of the water.
Have a look. Oh, yeah, it's perfect. All right, now it's time for the fish.
Yes!
Okay, let's get him in there. There you go.
A flame angel.
That is one beautiful fish. Now, we're going to be a little extra careful with the fish. And what we're going to do is put them into bags and then float them in the tank so that the temperature inside the bag will turn to the same temperature as the temperature in our tank.
Cool.
Oh, clownfish. They look like twins. Can you tell them apart?
No.
He's called a sailfin tang because his fins spread out really wide like a sail.
Wow, that's cool.
Chromis. Let's get them in there. They're going to love their new home, I think.
A yellow tang. As soon as the temperature inside the bag is the same as the tank, the fish are ready to be released into their new world.
Here comes the hippo tang.
Wow, that's a really cool fish.
Here we go. Swim free. Beauty. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's so cool how the chromas stay together and don't leave each other.
Yellow tang heading your way, guys.
All the fish are exploring their new world.
Wow. How awesome. All right, way to go. We created an underwater world.
Yes.
See you on the